core of ourselves, we are radiant, loving, peaceful beings. But this can be hindered by egoic mind, by that energy of this hostile energy, which is always ungrateful, always unhappy. It popping up to the surface in many situations of life. So God, Allah, existence, life, giving us those experiences to dissipate this, to get rid of that. Usually they are unfriendly, scary experiences. And I had plenty of them during my life. Some of them been such hostile experiences that I was aware during that. So I pushed that experience to the limits to see what's beyond, what's on the other side. I approached people, I did something, say something, and they kicking out with their energy, hostile energy. They've been really hostile, angry. And I seen how existence turned them off me at some point of time, as they was really willing to kill me, hurt me, damage me. That happened many times. And in some of those situations, I was able to overpower those people with my own energy. So they, in a way, been humbled. That's how it goes. But in every of this kind of encounter, it is like clash of energy, something changing in you and in those people. Some people may experience some shift in their mind. And I experienced this as well many times. Something was upgraded, improved. For a while you got some more peace, etc., etc. But when those experiences get exploited, explored to the maximum, there is a risk coming with those. Because you learn in your mind, your own mind and behavior of that learning also, watching those things. And it may become unstable. It may be dangerous to approach such situations anymore. Because you may want simply give it to anger, give it to fight. It's not required. Fighting is not really required, but sometimes in that smash up and fighting, I'm not saying physical fighting, but let's say verbal fighting, energetic fighting. Those things are extracted, changed. But sometimes we cannot go any further with such experiences. So existence have no choice to give us illness, finally illness. After years of experiences of life, different kind of, not only fighting, different ones. Existence giving you battle where you fight yourself with yourself, you challenging yourself. This which will be happening within your body. Some illness. Let's, for example, a few days ago I had this belly problem. Later on it go to the back. I thought this is kidneys or something else. And go to the bottom of the back, and now I am always crawling, walking like I have broken back. And what comes with this? Pain. And pain is something which you always won't be able to stand. You always will be complaining, always will be unhappy. But with that pain will coming quite often that ungratefulness, that super anger. You may see your ego, you may see accumulated in this accumulation of pain, that ungrateful, hostile element, which will be complaining in such a way. Why you punishing me this way? Why I suffer? How many years I have to suffer? Why this happening to me? Why? So after years of observing that, it's hard to catch yourself on that, because you're taking this as a normal, but this is not normal. This voice, this complaint, this energy is not normal in us. It is accumulation through millennia of our existence. So we are complaining this way. This is not normal. This is not you. You have to recognize that finally, that this is not you. This is this egoic self, this construct in the mind, that hydra structure, which you have to address different way, with spaciousness, awareness, with that being inside, with that stillness inside. That only way how this can lose its energy. So for me, after those years of that, those different battles, trials, I can see clearly I have to keep quiet and observe it. Time to observe that. Time to observe that ego, that ungrateful voice inside. It will keep appearing actually during those situations where you are ill, where you're complaining, where you is the best to catch yourself on those. Catch yourself. As well during the battle, during the fight, during some energetic exchange with somebody, when you, let's say, addressing somebody not doing anything well, so you are saying you're doing something not well, not correct, and somebody may suddenly kick off. His ego switch on and he will be like off the roof with his anger. So in this situation you may see, I've seen this clearly many times, like existence had no choice, like took them off me, because they was really ready to hurt me, kill me, whatever, so then it turned them off and was end. Or I push situation to the end and I overpower that. So that was wins. But you have to be ready that in life sometimes you have to lose. And there is reason as well in purpose in this. Existence will humbling you in this way when you lose. Or humbling you where you finally have no energy. You are going on zero energy. And you suddenly get another illness, another brick to that pile of where you cannot call this anymore long time ago. Another brick which crushing the structures completely. You get that illness, another illness. And you see how you complain, how you are unhappy. That means you still not surrender. That still there is this complaining voice which don't understand, which want to fight, which want to struggle inside. That we have to recognize. We may have no chance to have good life, that feel real peace, love, and have real understanding till that voice is in us. God, existence, Allah want to do something with us. But it says, why are you doing this to me? And is unhappy in million different various ways and reasons. Screaming, fighting, whatever. There is this construct and there is huge accumulated energy coming with that. We have to get rid of that in order to be happy, truly happy in life. Only when this come to zero, you may claim you know yourself. There is much of this. Difficult story with this. Very difficult story. We may be strong for X amount of time, but amount of those experiences, illnesses, or difficult experiences of life, like aggression, things like that, slowly destroying that mind and body. Slowly, there is method in this. In a way, it is humbling us slowly. We going on the low energy to for some time, some while. But there is a moment where you simply feel so exhausted, so humbled, so uneasy. You want to simply cry. This is like begging for mercy from within. And you're trying to do something in life. Or you get another illness and you hear and you see that voice inside. That angry, unhappy voice. Or energy, angry energy appearing. Till we got that inside, existence will keep giving us experiences to humble us, to eradicate that energy from inside, that unholy, unhappy, ungrateful voice and energy inside. That's the trick of existence. Existence see it and every some while testing us with different things. They are different tests of life. We all have different tests here, just for us to surrender finally. And this surrender way takes ages. It's not one life. Actually, someone may surrender this way, but usually it taking ages. Slowly, bit by bit, there is less and less of that energy till something may collapse completely, like that supernova star. Existence knows how to do it, how to approach us, what to give us, what will work on that system, mind, body, heart system, soul. It's terrific process, it's painful process, it's horrific. We cannot be happy because we got that mechanism inside, manufactured mechanism through millennia of our existences, which on every occasion trying to be unhappy, trying to judge things, trying to finding fault in us. When we got that, we may claim we didn't surrender. We still have that. Voice inside which will be telling why I get again illness, how I can live like that, how long I will be undergoing something like that, how much pain I can undergo, where it is going, what for. It's constantly judging things, constantly is unhappy. But the trick is to observe that. So I, through many years of my life, practice religion, self-inquiry, went through, teach myself how to be, how to observe those things. And still I catch myself today on that complaint, on that unhappiness. Why I am ill, why I feel that pain, how much pain I have to take. That's not our voice. If we become a little bit of present, patient and present, watchful, silent, quiet, we may address this from different angle with different energy, and suddenly from that beautiful silence and feeling will come out. I catch myself as well a little bit today on that presence which arrive during that pain and unhappiness, ungratefulness. So that's the way how we winning those battles. If we only find little bit of awareness in presence during that kind of voice and unhappiness energy, hostile energy in us. I may consider myself which I go through all possible fights in life, all possible challenges and trials. And like I said, in some of them I went to the end. I risk even being hurt or damaged or killed to see what on the other side. And in those situations, existence simply turned those people, those groups out of me, because I could be really damaged, smashed or killed. And yet still I going through it. And when existence seeing that you are ungrateful, unhappy from all of this what's happening, and certain ways and methods don't work anymore, because you may really go into something and you will be hurt. Existence don't want to do it. Existence don't want you to be killed or damaged or hurt in such a stupid situations where you potentially may address those things or may not. But existence, when existence see you are a little bit like a unstable, then existence have no choice like give you illnesses where you cannot fight with anybody. It's just battle of awareness between you and you. Till you get aware. You watching, like during meditation, you sitting, you watching yourself, you exploring that temple and energy of that. And those things are still hidden somewhere there. So existence trying to give you something which will bring this to the surface. So, and you will be able with that awareness, stillness, address this. That's horrifically heavy job, as we have much of this accumulated. And it's coming up to the surface of the mind in every possible occasion. We most likely not expect this. And when we not expect this and we are in movement, commotion, we may not be aware of those things. We may be pulled with that, pushed with that, pulled, pushed, whatever. But trick is to be present when this arise, and allowing it to be consumed by that presence from your soul, from that ruh, heart center. Salam alaikum.